My name's Frank Bland. I'm the Washington County Highway Department Superintendent. I've been with Washington County for 29 years. Pretty much my role consists of I oversee daily operations, do the scheduling for the crews, oversee the equipment purchases, the maintenance of all the equipment, and just about every daily operation that we have. I oversee that and around 35 employees.
I'm Roger Wright. I'm the Washington County engineer in Washington County, Ohio. We're responsible for right around 340 miles of road and about 380 bridges. We're one of the largest geographic counties in southeast Ohio. Marietta is a very historical town. It was part of the first organized settlement in the Northwest Territory, and so we're really proud of the pioneer heritage. Again, a lot of the pioneers came and floated down the Ohio River and then settled in Marietta, and ever since, there's been folks here. And obviously, river tradition and river heritage is something that everybody's proud of. If you go downtown, it's a beautiful community. We are prone to, from time to time, have a flood here and there, and so then we have to kind of clean up. But everybody in the town is just very proud of and beautiful views where the Ohio River meets the Muskingum River. And so, it's just a very nice old town with a lot of history.
How's 117 coming? I have a fab shop. They have a fab shop to fab up about everything they do. They do about everything in here you can do. David, I was speaking to, is a shop foreman. They do everything from obviously oil changes and things all the way up to doing total motor overhauls. So we don't ship much out. They do just about everything in-house. So this is kind of the mowers we ran for the last 20 years or so. I think these tractors are getting about 20 years old. As you can see, the tractors aren't really designed for boom mowers, which anybody in this kind of industry knows that. You can see all the counterweights that had to be placed on the tractor itself just to counter the weight of the booms. We couldn't keep front tires on these hardly at all. Just all the weight, especially on that front right. And it's just the MowerMax has been just a different design and a better engineered machine for the boom mowers. We would go through multiple front tires in a year on that front right. And everyone I talk to that's going to the four-wheel drive tractors, they're all going through the front right tires, a couple of them a year, just because of the weight, and it eats the tires right off the tractors. So our oldest one, our Gen 2 MowerMax, we've never replaced the tires on it yet. Just that right there alone is, quite a bit of savings.
Yeah, the MowerMax has been a vital piece of equipment that as we continue to grow and operate, obviously, you got to look and evaluate your manpower and the dollars that you're expending. And so as the budget starts to get a little tighter, you start to look for ways that you can do things a little bit more efficiently. And so we looked at the way that we were doing some operations such as brush cutting and mowing and things of that nature. And we wanted to try to find a specially purpose-built unit that we could then utilize and mow a little bit more efficiently. Because at the end of the day, it's trying to get everything done as fast as you can. When we found the MowerMax, it would also allow us to cut brush. And so in our county, we're blessed to have also Wayne National Forest in our eastern half. And so we are heavily wooded. So not only do we have long and winding roads, but we also have heavily wooded forest land. And so we needed a piece of equipment that would help us kind of maintain the road edges and maintain safe clear distances and things of that nature. And so the MowerMax was something that not only would it mow, but we could also cut brush with it.
Started looking into a couple different products. Really started looking at the AppMax, speaking to Patrick, and doing our own research, reaching out to some people that had them, and we got to see where the visibility was so much better. It looked like the maintenance would be a lot less than what we was having with the tractors. So we kind of pursued that. We got the first AppMax off of Patrick quite a few years ago. It was a Gen 2. Was the first one we purchased. Had really good success. The operators really enjoyed it. It seemed like our mowing increased, how much was getting done in a daily's time. The maintenance was definitely much less than the tractor and the booms that we had previously. The second one we purchased, we ended up getting a Fecon brush cutting head with it. We had a Fecon on a Traco that was pretty successful. The Traco was just heavier. We used to cut brush in the wintertime with an 8-man crew. Consisted of a bucket truck, a couple guys, manual labor dragging brush and feeding it to a chipper. We since, when we had the Fecon on the Traco, that went to a 4-man crew, but we had to run a broom behind it. And with the Fecon, we cut it down to a 3-man crew with the broom being on the Fecon with the AppMax. So it's went from an 8-man crew to a 3-man crew, and the productions went way up. Not only with less people, but we get a lot more accomplished in a day's time. So it's worked out really well for us. We keep going. In the fog in the morning, that's where the MowerMax have another advantage over the old tractor system with just the beacon lights or even the light bars. The MowerMax lights really cut through the fog. It seems to really help us. We put lights on our mower signs as well to get the traffic's attention. The mowers will run. We ran them when it was snowing, doing Fecon heads, and to a point, you know, if the road condition gets unsafe, obviously we'd pull them. But we've run them about every type of condition you can think of. Being here with the two rivers coming together, we do get a lot of fogs in the morning. And again, I think them lights on them tractors have made a big difference for visibility. Customer service, unfortunately, for a lot of companies, has really went downhill. And I have to say that they're definitely one of the best companies I ever deal with.